Hi there and welcome back to In Search of Lost Diecast. New idea. I'm going to call this Magic Model Moment. And basically what it is, it's just a focus. It's a couple minute video just focusing on one particular model. Now, without banging on about it, I did have a lot of models. And there were a few that I was desperate to get. And in one of the last Corgi Dinky ones I did, I had the Holmes Wrecker, which is a model that I was after for a long time. Yesterday, I managed to secure, well, I say yesterday it arrived, a model that I've been after for quite a while. I had it as a child, and it's the Merryweather Marquis Fire Tender. Now, that name covers an awful lot of vehicles, but this is the Dinky Toys one, and this is it. It's the big old, I mean, this weighs an absolute ton, and I had this model as a kid, and I played with it so much. There is so much going on with this model. It's probably going to take a couple of minutes to show you everything. Obviously it's a fire engine, so the first thing to notice is you've got a little flap here, and if you look closely inside there you can see a little tiny tank, and it actually says in there hose locker. You've got a side opening door here so you can see into the cab. Let's have a look in there. There you go, you can see inside the cab. From the front you can see, yes, it's got a little tiny crack, but hey, it's the model, and normally these go for really good money. These, I managed to get this one in a little job lot of fire engines. I will show you the other one. It was just two, but this one, as I say, is one that I was after because I had it. Now, it's got its ladder. I did have to make a little adjustment. It didn't fit properly. That unclips, the whole ladder comes out. Sadly, the internal part of the ladder is busted, just falls out. So I would love to get one of these if anyone's got one. Often the case, because what used to happen is you get to fully extended, and then kids being kids, it would break and snap. But it's not the end of the world. So that's that. Then round the back we've got the hook that holds the ladder in place, and then we get to the interesting part. If you see just here, there's a little plastic, what looks like grommet, but actually, again, people will know better than me, I'm pretty sure this came with a couple of hoses and one clip there, and you could connect it to a syringe or a water source. And then the same here, you see that there, the little tank there that you use to fill that internal tank in there up with water, and by pressing that button there, there's a button there, can you see that button? You see that button there? But if you see, by pressing it down, it could squirt water. Now, as a kid, a working fire engine was like the best thing ever. This is a little searchlight that rotates round. Obviously that's got a little bit loose through play, but it's still there. Obviously the cover's still there, the button still works. Haven't got a hose to be able to test it yet, but I will try and source one and have a look and see if it all still works. This is, I can't even begin to tell you how heavy this model is. It's phenomenally heavy, but the great thing is it's two screws. I have had it apart, everything is there, which is fantastic, and it goes back together quite readily. There's a couple of little rivets holding that in place, same with these. This is definitely, obviously it's lost its decal there, one on the other side still intact. This flap doesn't open, this door doesn't open, so it's all on one side, but miraculously as well, all the tyres are in one place. And that is the Dinky Toys Merryweather Marquis Fire Engine. The hours of play I got out of that as a kid, I can't even begin to tell you. And as I say, everything still attaches and works. If you can just see here, there's a couple of little lugs on that ladder. And what happens is this bit here, this little tiny piece here, when you put it in, actually it goes in the other way around, it comes along. There's a couple of lugs here as well. Those lugs come up and hold it there. It can't go any further forward. Then this comes up and holds, there you go, holds that in place, and that's now rigid. You can pick it up by the ladder. And yeah, overjoyed with it, absolutely overjoyed with it. I hadn't planned on doing this, but I will show you the other one that came with it. So those two were a £5, and over the moon with it. This one's a very pretty little one. Again, hopefully up here there'll be the details of it, but this is obviously like a part work type thing. This is the Dennis, is it the Dennis? Which says FPT 3000 Camiva Iveco. So it's a French one. If we can get it just there, you should be able to read the decal there. It says Sapeur Pompier Seine Maritime. So obviously Seine, the River Seine. So each, in France, every individual area had its own fire trucks, and they were all sign written like this, in much the same way that, you know, on some of the smaller Matchbox ones you've got the Kent Fire Service and all that kind of thing. So yep, that's the two models. Only a short one, this one, but I just wanted to show you. All intact, glitter headlights, detachable ladder, pump, opening door, fantastic model. I highly recommend you try and get yourself one of these, because it's a lovely, lovely model. That's it. Very short one. Thanks ever so much for watching. For those that have been here before, thank you for coming back. For those that are new, thank you so much for taking the time to watch me chat about my childhood memories. To say, that's a lovely, lovely fire truck. That one's very good as well. But that's what I was after. That's what I got. So that's another one off the list. That list is getting shorter. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Bye now.